Good morning, second grade. Happy Friday. We'll do some phonogram review and then learn our new words as usual. All right, our first phonogram is ed, d, t, past tense ending. Class, what are you going to write? Good. Ed, d, t, past tense ending. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram, or under the phonogram you just wrote, class. What is it? Good. Ed, d, t, past tense ending. This is our ed, d, t, past tense ending. If you didn't have that one, go ahead and pause the video, write it 3 times, saying it while you write it. All right, our next phonogram is k, 2-letter k, used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. Class, what are we going to write? Good. Say it with me one more time. K, 2-letter k, used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. Say it while you write it. All right, class, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote. Read it to me. What is it? Good. K, 2-letter k, used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. All right, this is our k, 2-letter k, used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. So if you didn't have that, write it 3 times, saying it each time. All right, our next phonogram is, watch my mouth, ng. What are you going to write, class? Good. Ng. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote. What is it? Good. Ng. This is our ng. All right, if you didn't have the video, or if you didn't have this, pause the video, write it 3 times. Say it while you write it. Now, just a quick review. I know this one kind of sounds like this. And that one also, some of us have trouble keeping it straight from this one. All right, so remember when I say this, watch my mouth. Mm. See, my teeth are touching, but my lips are apart. Mm. Say that with me. Mm. All right, watch first how I say this one. Mm. When I say this, my lips are touching. Mm. All right, that's how we can keep those two apart, because they do sound pretty similar. So look at my mouth, that's gonna let you know. Now this one, look at my mouth one more time. Mm. My teeth aren't touching, so that's how I can tell this one apart from this one. This one, my teeth touch. This one, they don't. All right. Our next phonogram is the of hurt. What are you going to write, class? Good. The of hurt. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote and read it to me. What is it? Good. The of hurt. This is our the of hurt. All right. The next one is o, oo. Class, what are you going to write? Good. O, oo. Say it while you write it. All right, put your finger under that phonogram you just wrote. What is it? Good. O, oo. That's our o, oo. So again, if you didn't have that, write it 3 times. Say it each time that you write it. All right, let's see. Stretch out our arms. Let's do it this way this time. Stretch out this part. All right, and we'll skip count by 3s while we do it. Are you ready? 3, 6, 9, 15, 18, 21, 27, 30. Did you get it even when I left out those numbers? I should have done it without first. All right, switch arms. Ready? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Nice job. Shake out those arms and sitting up nice and straight. All right, class, our first word is skip. What's the word? Good, skip. I will skip all the way down the hall. Skip. All right, class, what sounds do we hear in the word skip? Good, our sounds are s, k, I, p. But our k, we have to use a line letter k. Class, why do we have to use a line letter k? Oh my goodness, I heard a few voices in the background saying C followed by E, I, or Y says S. That is exactly why we need to use line letter K, because there's an I, E right after this K. And so if we use K, S, it would not say skip. It would be sip. All right, so for skip, which K do we use? Good, line letter K. Let's say the sounds one more time. Good. Now say them while you write them. All right, class, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word we just wrote. What is it? Good. S. Good. K. I. Oh, wait, sorry, which K? Good, line letter K. What's next? Good, I. And good. All right, make sure your word looks like mine. Class, what kind of a syllable is this? Remember to know we look at which letter? You have to look at the last letter. Is this a vowel or consonant? All right, I hope we said consonant because we knew it wasn't A, E, I, O, U, or Y. Everything that isn't A, E, I, O, U, or Y is a consonant. So this is a consonant, so this is what kind of syllable? Good, it's a closed syllable. All right. Do we need to mark anything? All right, we don't because all our phonograms are one letter. Since it's a closed syllable, this is saying its first sound. And there's no rule, so there's nothing to mark. All right, we'll just read it. All right, great. Before we move on to our next word, we are going to review, or let's see, I'll just remind you, skip is a special kind of word. Skip is a one word. All right, I think we reviewed this last week, or earlier this week actually. A 1-1-1 word means our word is one syllable. Yep. And at the end of the word, we have one vowel followed by one consonant. So those are our 3 ones, one syllable. And at the end of the word, it's one vowel and then one consonant. Now, when we want to add a vowel suffix to a 1-1-1 word, we have to do something. But before we get to that, I know this one there's lots of information to remember for this. What is a vowel suffix, class? Well, we know our vowels. What is a suffix? All right, a suffix is an ending. So a suffix is something that we put on the end of our base word. So it can be as short as this, meaning that there's more than one. We use this one all the time. All right, so a suffix is just something we put on the end of our base word. A vowel suffix is a suffix that starts with a vowel. Is this a vowel suffix? This is not a vowel. And this is the letter that starts the suffix. It's the only letter in that suffix, but this is not a vowel suffix. Is this a vowel suffix, class? Look at that first letter. Is that a vowel? It is, isn't it? So is this a vowel suffix? Excellent. All right, so a vowel suffix is any suffix that starts with a vowel. Okay, so we've got our 111 word. We've reminded ourselves what vowel suffixes are. Sorry, this isn't the only one. I'll put another one here just so you're not confused thinking this is the only vowel suffix. I'll actually put 3 up there. Those are probably our 3 most common ones. All right, so when we want to add a vowel suffix to a 111 word, before we add the vowel suffix, we have to do something to this last consonant in our base word. Class, if you remember what we do, tell me. We need to, I think I heard Cambry say we need to double it. That is exactly what we have to do. Anytime we have a 111 word and we're going to add a vowel suffix to it, we have to, we'll write the base word, we write that last consonant again, and then we can add our vowel suffix. So let's see that in action. All right, our next word is skipped. Class, what's the word? Good, skipped. He was so happy he skipped all the way home. Skipped. All right, our base word is skip. Nothing's going to change in that base word. So what are we going to write for the base word part of our word? Good, it's sk, I, p. But we have to do what to this last consonant? Good, we need to double it. So we're going to write sk, I, p. And then what do we need to add? All right, and then our last sound is t, skipped. But of course we know, since this was a past tense verb, that to make the t sound, we're going to use our ed past tense ending. All right, so for skipped, it's our base word sounds. We double that last consonant, then we can add our vowel suffix, which in this case is ed past tense ending. All right, class, I'm going to help you with this one. I'm going to say the sounds with you while you write them. All right, get ready to write. S, k, still line letter k, I, p, p, t. And which t is it? Excellent. Ed, t, past tense ending. All right. When you got that, put your pencil down and your finger under the first phonogram in that word. What is it? Good. S, k, which k? Good. Line letter k. I, t. Good. And which t is it? Good. Ed, t, past tense ending. All right, look at your word, make sure it looks like mine. And let's go through our markings. Does this need a marking? How about this one? How about this one? This one? All right, class, do you think we're going to mark this? All right, I'm thinking some of you are saying yes. Some of you are saying no, but wait, just stop telling me. I'll tell you. We do have to mark it because listen, if I say the word skipped, do you hear 2 p sounds? Do you hear skipped? I don't. I only hear 1 p sound. This one that we doubled is silent. What do we do to any silent letter? We double underline it, of course. Don't do it yet. We need to finish our word first. Does this need a marking? All right, we know we need to underline it because those two letters are working together to make that the t sound. But class, which of the three sounds of this phonograms is t? Let's find out. Tell me the sounds in order. Good, the sounds are ed, d, t. All right, so how are we gonna mark this? Show me. I hope you're showing me this. All right, pick up your pencil and let's mark our word. All right, let's read our word. Good, skipped. All right, our next word, we're gonna take our same base word. What kind of a word is this? Good, it's a 1-1-1 word, and we're going to add a vowel suffix. If we have a 1-1-1 word and we want to add a vowel suffix, what do we have to do to this last consonant in the word? Good, we have to double it. All right, so our next word is skipping. What's our word? Good, skipping. I was skipping when I tripped. Skipping. How many syllables are in skipping? Show me. Skipping. I hope you've got this. All right. Good. So our first syllable is just our base word, skip. In that base word, skip, which k do we use? Excellent. We use line letter k. All right. So we've got our base word, skip. That's our first syllable. What are we going to write for our second syllable? Remember, we've got to do something with this one before we add our vowel suffix. What are we going to do to this? Good, we're going to double it. So our second syllable is going to start with what? Good, p. And then, good, e. And then, excellent. All right, so let's do why don't you write the first syllable? What are we going to write one more time? Good. S, k, I, p. Remember to use line letter k. Put your syllable break at the end. All right, our second syllable. What are we going to write? Good. P, I, All right, say those sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in that word, class. What is it? Good. S, k, I, p. All right, what do we need next? Good, our syllable break. What's next? Good. P, I, good. All right. Make sure your word looks like mine while I get the light to turn on. All right. So let's go ahead and mark our word. Does this need a marking? How about this one? This one? This one? This guy? Look at what we did in our last word. What did we do to this? Good, we double underline it. It's silent. We don't say skip ping. We say skipping. So we don't hear this. We just have to double this consonant because that's one of the rules of English. All right. So this we're going to double underline. Does this need a marking? How about this? Good, we're going to underline our pick up your pencil. All right. This is a great opportunity for, I didn't mention it when we did this word. This vowel suffix is kind of funny. Every other vowel suffix always gets its own syllable. So we see this one got its own syllable. If we're ever going to add this one, it gets its own syllable. There's other ones we'll learn about later in the year, or maybe even next year. Those ones all get their own syllable because remember, a syllable is the vowel and the sounds that go with it. So every time we have a vowel, for the most part, with the exception of this guy, any vowel suffix gets its own syllable. This one does not always get its own syllable, and it actually usually does not get its own syllable. This one only gets its own syllable when it's making its first sound, ed. You can tell ed, oh, that's got its own syllable. We hear the vowel sound in there. The second sound, d. Well, wait a minute, we know d is a consonant sound. So this guy, even though it has a vowel in it, if it's saying d, it doesn't get its own syllable. When it's saying t, oh, we know t is also a consonant sound. So it doesn't get its own syllable when it's saying its second or third sound. So just something good to remember. This one is strange. All right, only when it says ed does it get its own syllable. Okay, I'll stop this video here. We'll finish up our words in the next video. This one went a little long because we needed to review 111 words and vowel suffixes. All right, I will see you in our next video.